Hello and welcome to See Amy Thrift. Today I have a what sold video for you and I'm going to jump right into it. The first item that I have for you are these vintage Tony Llama boots that I picked up at a garage sale a few years ago for $15. I've been trying to sell these off and on for a while on Poshmark. I decided to cross post them to eBay and they sold in less than a week. They sold for $150 and eBay fees were $50.30 with shipping, and the buyer paid $9.98 for shipping. I paid a good portion of the shipping, and minus the $15 that I spent on the boots, I got $94.68. We have next the Haley Logan strapless fuchsia glitter tulle gown. This sold on Facebook Marketplace shipping. It sold for $40. I paid $3 for the dress, and the Facebook Marketplace fees were $5.05, leaving me with $31.95. Facebook Marketplace again, Johnny Was peacock top Ashley ruffle sleeve blouse sold for $35. This was mine to start with, and so I'm just getting money back from my investment. The Posh fees were $4.42, and I got $30.58 back on my purchase. Next, we have this Christopher Banks size extra large red, white, and blue Americana zip knit vest hand embroidered sweater. And this sold for $25 on Facebook Marketplace. It actually went to Omaha. I paid, I believe, $3 for this sweater, and the Facebook Marketplace fees were $3.49, leaving you with $18.51. This We the Free tie-dye shirt in size extra large I picked up, I believe, at a garage sale. I think I paid $5 for it, but I can't remember. It was somewhere between $3 and $5. I'm just going to say $5. Facebook Marketplace fees were $3.44. I walked away with $21.56 on that. Here we have a John Mark embroidered top. I had this on Poshmark and I was getting a lot of lowball offers, and I had heard that Facebook Marketplace had started doing shipping again, so I decided to do a little test and I cross-posted it to Facebook Marketplace. It sold for right away for $40. I paid 50 cents for this top. My Facebook Marketplace fees were $4.70, so I got $34.80. Next, we have this ModCloth dress, sold for $28 on Depop, and this was my first Depop sale, and I cross-posted a few items over to Depop, and this sold within a week or so. I paid 50 cents for this dress. Depop only charged me $1.42, so I got $26.08. Here we have a Johnny's Was blue and white embroidered tunic dress. This was Poshmark. This was my dress, so again, I'm getting money back from my investment. It sold for $25. Posh charged $5 in fees, and so I got $20 back. Johnny Was white tunic with navy embroidered size small top. This was mine. It sold for $25, $5 in fees, so I got $20 back on my investment. I have this cloth and stone denim chambray button-up blouse size medium. I had this in one of my hauls. It sold for $20. I paid $5. The Posh fees were $4, and so I got $11. So bread and butter. Pilcrow Velvet Floral Button Blouse, size 2X. This was in a haul. I paid $6 for this at the Goodwill in Omaha. The Posh fees were $4.20, so I walked away with $10.80. This Y2K Twisted Heart Embellished Hoodie, size medium. This sold for $25. I paid $5 for it. Posh charged me $5, so I walked away with $15. This Soft Surroundings velvet tunic, size sold for $19. I paid $6 for it. The Posh fees were $3.80. I got $9.20. This Peanuts light gray hoodie with Snoopy and Woodstock, I picked up at a garage sale for $1. It sold for $13. The Posh fees were $2.95, and so I received $9.05. This Disney beige Winnie the Pooh hoodie sold for $22. I picked this up in Omaha for $6. The Posh fees were $4.40, so I walked away with $11.60. This North Face vest 550 size small sold for $22. It sold on the low side, but I just let it go. The Posh fees were $4.40. I paid $2 for the vest, so $15.60 is what I got. This Francesca's Collection pink floral button scalloped collar medium blouse sold within a couple hours after listing it. I paid 50 cents. The Posh fees were $4.20, and so I walked away with $16.30. This soft surrounding light blue embroidered v-neck tunic, size extra large, sold for $20. I paid 50 cents. Posh fees were $4. That left me with $15.50. This soft surrounding black and white geometric tunic, size 3X, sold for $20 on Posh. I paid 50 cents. Posh fees were $4, so I got $15.50. This ASOS beaded dress, pale pink, size 12, had some loose beads, and I did disclose that. I sold it for $20. I paid 50 cents, and the Posh fees were $4, and so I got $15.50. This Petal and Pup spring dress prairie dress was mine. It was a size 10. It sold for $16. I paid 50 cents for it, and the Posh fees were $3.20. So I did use this dress for a while and make a profit of $12.30. This Princess Polly silver sequin mini dress is still on Princess Polly's site. It is a size 8. It sold for $20. I picked it up at a garage sale for $3. The Posh fees were $4, and that left me with $13. All in all, I think my first What Sold video is doing well. I had a lot of bread and butter items. It was a huge surprise that my items did do so well on Facebook Marketplace shipping and as well Depop. I'm definitely going to be cross-posting, and I'm going to source through my items and try to get my larger priced items up and then fill in with my bread and butter items. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks. Bye.